You were at work when a call came in. The first thing you heard was, "Dad, I'm at the police station.
Come take me home."
You were stunned. You had just graduated and started
So you
working.
said, "Seriously, Cut, lying is not a good thing."
The little girl panicked. "I'm Nono, Daddy.
I know your phone number is 114-514. That did not surprise you at all.
These days, personal info leaks everywhere.
Scammers knowing that is basic.
But her next sentence stunned
I
you.
also know one of
There's
Daddy's
a mole
secrets
on your right butt cheek.
Your smile froze instantly. Only your mom knew that secret. So the scene cut to the police station.
The moment you entered, you saw that little
sat
cutie obediently on a chair
Her two
in the
tiny
dress,
legs
swung back and
The
forth in the
second
air.
she saw you, she cried,
"You
"Daddy!"
came to get me!"
You instinctively opened your arms and she
Before
rushed
you
into
could
them.
react,
The little girl looked up and kissed you.
You lowered your voice.
"Kid, how did you know about that mole?"
"Mommy told me."
"Then who is your mommy?" The little one answered without hesitation.
"My mommy is Yao Shi.
My daddy
My
is
name is
Xiao
Yao
Fan.
My
No, no.
nickname
I
is
was
Nono.
born in
I'm 5
2029
this year."
You froze on spot.
Yao Shi?
Wasn't she the CEO at
She
your
walked
internship
like she
company?
owned the wind.
Untouchable aura. You studied the little girl's face, though she was now a cute chibi version. She looked exactly like Yao Shi scaled down.
2029?
Wait,
But it was only
so
2026.
she had traveled
back in time.
to be honest, as a veteran internet
had built
addict
some
to all
immunity.
kinds of
You
wild
had
settings,
even
studied homemade soap making and cement.
Firing
Just in
in
case
college.
you ever
But
transmigrated.
now, someone had traveled back to find
Nono
you.
lifted her little face.
"Daddy, when are we going home?"
You sighed.
You could only carry her to finish the
It
paperwork.
was still hard to believe
You and that IC CEO
would have a child in the future.
That made no sense.
So you took her for a paternity test
Before the
report came out. You brought Nono
But the
home.
moment she entered,
she
Oh,
acted
Tian'er,
too
hello?
familiar. Then a system voice sounded. "Hello, master."
set the AC to
Okay,
26
the AC
degrees.
is now set to 26
You
degrees.
were shocked.
This whole house smart system was
called
something you
Haotian
had only
Earth.
installed it yesterday.
Only heaven, earth, and you knew about
How
it.
did this little girl know?
Nono rubbed her tummy.
"Daddy, hungry." You scratched your
food.
head. Well,
noodles okay?
No. I'll add 2 eggs for you, okay? 2,000 years later. Nono rubbed her tummy. So
Then
yummy.
she
came over and kissed you.
I like Daddy.
You
Who could
smiled like a
resist that?
proud
After
auntie.
dinner,
The paternity test result
one
came
photo
out
line
too. Stood out.
Xiao Fan is
Yao Nono's biological father.
99.999% at that
Your
moment.
expression needed no
Let's all sing
explanation.
together now.
She really was your daughter. Time
Then
travel
Yao
was
Shi
real.
was real too.
Just then, Nono blinked.
Daddy, where's Mommy?
Isn't she sleeping with us tonight?
Your jaw dropped. Sleeping together? You were just an
She
intern.
was an icy female
The
CEO.
gap in
your worlds was way too huge. What could happen in the future to bring you two together?
After thinking it over, you decided
The
to
next
pass the
day,
problem
from
to
her
someone
desk,
else.
you saw someone leave the
A
CEO's
department
office.
manager came out looking miserable.
A cold voice came from inside.
You need to ask me about this
Should I
tiny
just
thing.
be your mother too?
But let me remind you,
I have no interest in being anyone's
you heard
mother.
every word from your
You
seat.
silently backed down.
You
You're
are
the
going to
PD
become a
director.
mom soon.
All morning.
The pressure in the company was
Everyone
terrifying.
who got called
Came out looking half dead.
bored.
You pulled out your phone and opened the
On
camera
the screen,
feed.
Nono was holding a tablet and playing a puzzle game.
Mirror. I want baby
Okay,
bus.
playing baby bus for you. The corners of your mouth rose
Your daughter was so
unconsciously.
well behaved. Just then, a coworker happened to walk over.
Bro Wang needs President Yao to
He
sign
was nearly
this.
crying.
But I don't dare go in right now.
You reached out.
Give it
I
to
have
me.
something to report anyway.
I'll bring it in for you too.
Xiao Fang froze.
I'll treat
My
you to dinner
savior.
later.
At
At the door, you knocked.
Come in.
Inside the office,
Yao
Shi wore glasses and reviewed
She did not even
documents.
raise her
After she
head.
signed it, you coughed. President Yao, besides
I
this,
have something private to report to you.
the moment you said
The three
that,
secretaries behind you perked
Yao
up.
Shi also looked up. What
Oh.
is it that they can't hear? It's a personal matter. It really isn't suitable for others. Her eyes practically said, what does that have to
felt
do with me?
awkward.
But for your daughter,
You
endured it. Yes.
President Yao, it's a very important
She said
personal
nothing.
matter.
She simply rested her chin on one hand.
The office
and
became
watched
terrifyingly
The
quiet.
3 secretaries were
They
sweating.
wished
they could vanish on the
3
spot.
minutes later, she said, "You may leave
The
first."
secretaries escaped as if
Once
granted
the office
amnesty.
was
She
quiet.
leaned back in her chair. I hope
Speak.
your private matter is truly worth
steeled
my
yourself.
time.
President Yao.
What I want to say is, Your daughter is in my hands. At that moment, needed
Yao
no
Shi's
explanation.
explanation.
Let's all say it together now. How long have you had this symptom? The last company checkup did not catch it.
Choked.
You decided to give up on verbal
And show
communication.
evidence
You took out your phone
directly.
and opened the camera
On the
feed.
screen.
Nono was sitting obediently on
Waving
the sofa.
at the camera.
Daddy, I'm being
Come
very
back
good.
soon, okay?
She handed the phone back. I believe
The little
you did
girl
not
is
fake
very
it.
cute.
Why are you showing me this? You looked into her eyes and stressed again. This is
President
your daughter.
Yao.
Are you okay? Of course you wanted to
I'm
answer.
fine.
Thank you for caring, President
This
Yao.
little
girl is
She is
called
my
Nono.
daughter with you.
She traveled back from a few years later.
I know this sounds insane.
But maybe we met in another world. It is not completely
For
impossible.
example,
Maybe in one world, you
in
were
another,
an IC
maybe
senior.
you were
the witch of Macau. Or maybe in some
We
other
even
world,
teamed up
and broke into the Imperial
After
Palace.
hearing
your breathless
she
speech,
froze
for a full 3
Then-
seconds. The corner of her mouth
Is
curved
this
up.
some new way?
To trick girls into going home
You
with
hurriedly
took the phone
What
back.
I'm saying is,
President
she really
Yao
is your daughter.
You definitely did not look carefully just
That
now.
little girl looks
Yeah, she
exactly
froze in
like
place
you.
because when she looked
Her chubby
closely
little
at her
cheeks,
features,
her small straight
a
nose,
familiar, indescribable
rose
warmth
in her heart.
But a daughter traveling back in time? In more than 20 years of
She
life,
had
not even dated anyone.
She did not
think her future
self
self fall in love with anyone.
Seeing
her stay silent.
Well,
you coughed.
President
She does
Yao,
look a little
do you
like
believe
me
me
now, but time travel is too ridiculous.
I don't believe it. You muttered softly.
I told you to read more novels
You
in school.
acted
All
like
you
it
knew
would
was
kill you.
burying
Now
your head
look
in
what
books.
happened.
Real time travel appears.
What did you say?
You're
You
stuck.
were secretly
You
insulting me, were
snapped
you?
to attention
Nothing.
and forced a
Nothing.
smile.
President
Yao, if
You
you,
can
don't
come
believe
home
me
with me
and see
that
for
little
yourself.
girl
insists you're her mom. You don't want a poor little girl
to be without her mother, right?
Yao Shi said
She only
nothing.
narrowed her eyes and
Then
studied
she
you
looked
for
at
a
her
while.
watch. It was lunch break. Fine, I'll go take a look with
The
you.
two of
you left the office one after
Inside
the
the
other.
elevator,
You secretly glanced
this
at
huge
her.
iceberg.
Female CEO was expressionless, like
Stay
an
with her
NPC
in
a closed space. Made even the elevator smell faintly
the
nice.
pressure
was way too
The
strong.
scene changed.
A black Maybach was already waiting
The
at
driver
the entrance.
respectfully
Yao
opened
Shi
the door.
stepped in with her long
But
legs
after a moment,
and sat
she
in the
realized
back. The intern
Did
was
he run
missing.
away without getting in?
What was HR's number
She
again?
took out her phone to make a call.
Then someone knocked on the window from outside. The young man was looking in
noon
through the
sunlight
glass. Fell perfectly on
A
him.
simple
blue jacket fluttered in the breeze. Looking closely, this guy looked honest. His puppy eyes were clean
There was
and
even a
clear.
little gray streak
For
on
a
his
moment,
forehead.
Yao Shi lost
You
focus.
said,
President Yao,
"Just
follow me later." Follow you? Then she saw you ride over on a small e-bike.
So,
You had disappeared to push your bike
Why
out.
didn't you just get in my car?
Am I that scary? Yao Xi knew she was strict at work, but she believed she rewarded
She never
and
bullied
punished
people at work.
fairly. So why with
Did she
him?
feel like some terrifying monster?
So she lowered the window. Xiao Fan, President Yao, get in. Her
But for
tone
some
was
reason,
calm. You heard a hint of gritted teeth.
You had planned to ride back after lunch.
Since it would be more convenient, now you could only obediently get
And
in.
sit
800 meters away from
Before
her.
long.
The car stopped downstairs
The
from
two
your
of you
home.
got
As the
out.
door opened, the little girl suddenly appeared. She poked her head out.
Her
And
eyes
the
lit
moment
up.
she saw Yao
Mommy,
Shi,
you
finally came. Nono missed you so much. Yao Shi's mind went blank in an instant.
Seeing it on camera was nothing like seeing it in
Nono
person.
had already grabbed her hand. Mommy, come in and change shoes.
You coughed.
Well, President Yao, just
No
come in.
need.
I don't have any extra slippers. In the living room, Yao Shi sat on the sofa and
Trying
took a
to
deep
regain
breath.
her rhythm.
Your name is Nono, right? The little girl's tiny eyes were full of huge
Mommy,
confusion.
are you
sick? Why don't you recognize Nono? Before Yao Shi could
Nono
answer, squeezed herself
hugging
into
her.
her arms. She said, Mommy,
You weren't here
I
last
missed you
night,
so
and Daddy
much.
didn't bathe me.
Nono is almost
In the
stinky now.
kitchen.
You almost tripped while bringing out water.
Good grief. She even
Yao
knew
Shi
how to
felt
complain.
that holding this tiny
was
bundle
a
feeling she had never experienced
What
before.
confused
her even more was
Your
Nono's
daddy
words.
is-
Huh? Didn't you just
Mommy.
come back with daddy? Yao Shi froze. My husband is Xiao Fan. Impossible. At first, when she saw Nono's face, she really had wavered. Maybe her future self then found a
became
handsome man
successful
with good
and
genes.
Chloe
had a child.
She just never expected it to be this in turn.
But objectively speaking, his genes were indeed not
He
bad.
was
about 178
broad shoulders
centimeters
and
tall.
for
As
his
for his
looks,
waist, he could even compete with the viewers watching this.
He
was genuinely handsome. And he graduated from a top university.
Looking at it that way,
It was not impossible.
So she took a deep breath and asked, "No,
Are Daddy and Mommy married? Please say no."
But her answer was, "Of course."
Do Daddy and Mommy
Of
get
course
along
you
well?
do.
Sometimes I feel Mommy's the real
You
kid.
cling
to Daddy even more than Nono
You
does.
sleep together at night too?
When you eat.
Whatever Daddy puts in your bowl, Mommy eats.
doesn't like celery.
Daddy has to coax you for ages before you
Yao
take one
Shi's
bite.
Pupils shook in horror. She could not relate to her future
Then she
self
stood
at all
up
and walked
You were
to the
pretending
balcony
to enjoy the view.
Actually, your ears were perked up
Hearing
like
footsteps.
a rabbit's.
You
President Yao,
coughed.
do you believe it
Yao
now?
Shi looked
I
conflicted.
need to do a paternity test. After saying that, she
Mommy
walked
will
back
take you out
to
to
the
eat
living
first.
room.
Yummy
No,
food.
Then she tilted her little head.
Isn't Daddy
What
coming
about
with
Daddy?
us?
You immediately waved your hands. You go
Daddy
with Mommy.
won't
Are
go.
you kidding? You, Yao Shi, and a
3
child
people
appearing in public together.
That scene would probably be in
The gossip headlines by the next day.
Yao
Shi took Nono for a paternity
While
test.
waiting
for the results, she went shopping at the mall. She bought Nono tons
and
of
even
toys.
changed her
This was
into a
probably
new
the
outfit.
difference between moms taking kids
Nono walked
and
with
dads happy
taking
little
kids.
hops.
Thank you, Mommy. I love
She
Mommy.
felt like she was the happiest little princess
After
in the world.
everything
Yao
was
Shi
done
sent
to
her
your
daughter
place.
back that night. You asked her. No. Daddy wants
Ask
to
me,
ask
Daddy,
you
why
something.
were
you with the police yesterday? No thought for a moment.
I was catching butterflies in our garden.
Then I saw a green plush toy. It was driving big truck too. It bumped into me. Then I fainted. When I woke up, I went to find the police. Then Daddy came to get me.
Hearing that gave you a headache.
What even was that story? The next day, the doorbell woke you up. When you opened
That
the door,
familiar, stunning face appeared
Good
before
morning,
you.
President Yao. In
Morning.
the living room, her tone was
The
serious.
paternity
test result is
out.
really is my child, she sighed. To be honest, I still can't believe that in the future we will be
That kind of relationship.
I have absolutely no feelings for you. Hey, as if you were any different. What a
I
coincidence.
also have
President Yao.
absolutely
You
no
are
feelings
childish
for you.
and
You
wear
immature.
that same
Your
cold
life has
face
no
every
order.
day.
Personality is
Your
dull.
home is messy. Your home is like a
Have
show
you been to my house?
Do I need
Yao
to
Shi
visit to know
froze.
it's like a show house? I can guess. The two of you traded insults.
Neither willing to
line
back
by line.
down.
She finally stood up, looking down at you. She said, "It's the golden period
3
for my
years from
career.
now.
I supposedly got pregnant and
That
had a
makes no
child
sense.
then.
Oh,
Heaven sent Nono back to make us realize it early.
So we can stop the future from happening ourselves.
You could accept that explanation
Then it's simple.
too. You don't believe in love anyway, and you think I'm young and childish.
As for me,
I think your personality is boring and
So
your life
I
is
will
dull.
fall in love
and
with
you will
you.
never fall in love with
Isn't
me.
that perfect?
No one has to force
Yao
themselves.
Shi nodded.
She had to admit, those were the most
She had
pleasant
heard
words
in the past
that was
2
what she
days.
felt too.
Then
you raised the possibility. Nono had traveled from her own garden. Yao Shi was surprised. From the description, that was my house.
If the place she crossed over was my
then
house,
the place most likely to send her
also
back.
there.
After discussing it, the two of you agreed to let Nono go
The
to
conditions
Yaoxi's
were
and the
better.
chance of returning
She
was
called the
higher.
little
girl over.
Do
Nono,
you want to live with Mommy?
her eyes lit up as soon as she heard
I'm
that.
going home with
Yes,
Mommy.
Mommy.
She tugged your hand. Daddy, come on.
Let's go home. Elsie shook her head. Daddy still has other
He
things
can't go
to
home
do.
with us.
In her mind, raising a child
Had
had already been broken down
Project
into a
name.
project. No care
Required
plan,
resources.
a luxurious
money.
home. Herself,
The auntie would
and a
handle
nanny.
meals.
The driver would handle
As
travel.
for Daddy,
he did not exist. No sounded a little round. Then when will Daddy come home? Yao Shi thought for a
When
moment.
Daddy
finishes his work, he'll come
home.
Understood and nodded. I'll
Daddy.
miss you. You have to miss me too. You rubbed her little head. I know. Be good, no. Listen to Mommy, okay? Next, you packed big and small bags and helped
The driver
carry them
stared at the
downstairs.
scene,
Stunned.
stunned.
President Yao went upstairs with a handsome
down
young
with a
man.
child.
That little girl even called him daddy. Sir, as expected, a female CEO
After Yao
works
Shi
fast.
and Nono got
you waved
into
your
the car.
phone. President Yao.
Didn't you forget something? We don't even have each other's contact info yet.
Yao Shi froze.
Right.
They usually communicated through work software. They were future husband
The
and wife,
wife.
biological parents. Yet now, they did not even have each other's
It was a
contact info.
relationship,
Both simple and
After adding
complicated.
her as
a friend, you glanced at the
Xi
name.
Yao.
That's a pretty name. Why does it feel so familiar?
Like I've heard it in a
Back
past
home,
life.
sat down on the
Your
sofa.
phone vibrated.
It was a notification
A
from
top
programmer forum
called
the Mechanics Association.
Hello,
Master Chen.
We are very interested
in a whole house smart management
You
framework
shared
on the
Would you be
forum
willing?
to sell the full source code.
The
price is negotiable. another
In
cold
fact,
buyer. Many investors had already
Before,
asked.
you had no such idea.
Selling it felt like selling your own child. But now, you really had a child. Yao Shi was the CEO of a
She could
listed
give
company.
Nono
the best life.
And you? You were an intern living
With a
in an
monthly
old
salary
apartment.
of
After
8,000,
thinking it over,
you typed a line. I'm in Yanjiang.
Send me the time, place, and price.
On the other side, Yao
Back
Shi
to the
brought
villa
Nono.
district. As she
She
changed
suddenly
shoes at the
remembered
entrance,
your complaint. Your place looks like
her
a show
movement
house.
paused. She looked around her
Large
home.
areas of pure white
Straight
and
lines
cold
everywhere.
minimalist furniture.
It really did look a bit like a show
As
house.
soon as Nono entered,
Why
she
is our
cried
home
out.
different now?
There were
Mommy.
lots of photos on the walls. Daddy and Mommy's wedding photos. And Nano's sofa is round too. Our sofa at home is soft.
It also has fluffy pillows.
And in the garden, there are
little
the
tomatoes
little
and
cherries
strawberries
Daddy
too. The little
planted.
girl's face scrunched up.
It felt like her home had been stolen. Yao Shi unconsciously pictured your
So
face.
her
future self. Let that guy
turn her home into that mess.